You also got minus Mr. Freeze 2244, and this is the Lust Assignation. This is the DLC in Hitman 3. And for this, we're going to be doing the Great Pretenders, where we have to take out all the pretenders, basically eliminating them all. And we're going to be doing Ratiocination, which is basically figuring out who the target is after discovering 3 clues. So the first tip I would recommend this is to make sure you have the Hirschmiller's office and the pipe room upstairs and downstairs. Have those 3 locations real close by. Get them locations basically appearing for you on your game, because it will be able to do this challenge nice and easily. So from the very start, what we need to do is basically grab the first key. Like I said, we can take out the 3, get the 3 safes real quick. Grab the crossbow and enter the tech only area. And grab the second key that's just over here, which is to make sure that we don't get spotted by the old DJ. Go and climb the ladder. We're going to head to Hirschmiller's office first, and then we can go and get the other 2 a little bit later on. But it only takes a few minutes, and then the time-consuming part is actually taking out all the pretenders, but there's a really easy way of doing all that. So make sure you avoid that camera above the door, and we're just going to circle around this room. Grab that ticket, even though we don't need it. But this guard is going to be walking towards the safe, and then he's going to walk away, and it gives us an opportunity to open the safe itself and grab the first clue. When it comes to the clues themselves are going to be random, so I can't actually help you with the clues, unfortunately. You'll just have to try and use your own ingenuity and try and figure it out for yourself. But the clues are basically obvious, so you just got to keep a close eye on the targets themselves and watch what they do. But we crack open our first safe. There we go. So the first clue is a cloudless air, so that means they don't smoke, so they're a non-smoker. Just going to avoid that camera there, climb up here, climb back onto the vents. Now we're going to go on the opposite side so we can take care of both safes, which is upstairs and downstairs. The pipe room. Like I said, is getting these 3 locations for the safes when you click restart is a really easy way of taking all 3 safes out real quick. This actually got me 10th in the world, I believe. We're going to climb upstairs and get this one first. Obviously we need another key, so the other key would be over there. So yeah, I'm going to go get the key first. So the guard, we're just going to make sure the guard is looking the opposite direction before we move past here. Make sure you are crouch running as you do that. Grab the key. So we now have 2 keys for the 2 remaining safes. Again, wait for the guard to look in the opposite direction before crossing. I'm going to pull out the crossbow now. Make sure the guard in the back is actually far away before you shoot this guy. We're going to go ahead and reload and open the safe. So that's 2. So that's our second clue down. The third and final one is going to be downstairs. So we don't need to go for all 6. We just need to get 3 for one of the challenges here. So we're going to turn on this radio. Turn it back off. Grab this car battery. And the woman is going to go and investigate, and we're going to smack the guy in the head. Grab his screwdriver. Going to smack her in the head as well. Don't have to hide the bodies, they don't get spotted anyway. Here's the third and final safe. So now we've gathered all the clues, we're just going to basically work it out, because we're back into this main area, which is the start. And we just basically need to go through the clues and figure out who the actual target is. I was going to initially set up a trap here with this wine barrel with a screwdriver, but we didn't really use the opportunity, so ignore what I'm doing there. So I'm going to be basically working out these clues, and I'll get back to you in a moment. So when you've figured out the target and you've approached them, it's going to be obviously, most likely it'll be a different person for you. So make sure you are working out these clues and figuring out who drinks and who's dancing and just using the clues wisely. And if you've got it right, the objective will clear and all these people will gather in the middle of the dance hall. And the music will change. So from that point, all you need to do is go over to this gramophone and turn it on. And that's going to create a lot of distractions. We're going to use this to basically just keep piling these enemies up. And it's a really easy way to actually isolate all the targets. Really simple. We're going to turn it off as well to save us a little bit of time. And then we're going to hide behind here. This is where we're going to be piling all the bodies. So this is going to be like a really rinse and repeat method. It's quite boring, but it's super safe and it's really easy to do. It's just a little bit time consuming, that's all it is. So she's going to come over to investigate the gramophone, and we are going to distract her in this area. But we're going to make sure we create the distraction after she starts walking away, because otherwise the script probably isn't going to work properly. So make sure we throw that just as she's turned around, and then we can lure her into this area. So the good thing is when you eliminate these people, it's not going to spoil your silent assassin rating. So we are going to get a silent assassin rating at the end of this, which is good news. So we're going to smack her in the back of the head, snap her neck, and she's going to drop a coin. So we can use that as a distractional device. Otherwise you can just carry on using your car battery. The people you distract may be different, so just keep that in mind as well. But basically to get people to lure them over here, we're going to keep turning this gramophone on. And all we're going to do is pretty much just unless they recognize the gramophone for a short range, all you need to do is just lure them over here by just throwing a coin or a car battery on the floor like this. They'll walk towards the noise, and then halfway there they'll get distracted by the gramophone. So here's another target who's just discovered the gramophone. So she's going to investigate the noise, and she's going to be the next victim. So we're going to quickly turn that off. So remember, that's an illegal action, turning that on and turning it off. Just keep that in mind. So if she spots you turning it on or off, she'll run away and scream. So again, we're not going to distract her until she starts walking away, because if you do it beforehand, there's no guarantee she's going to come over to investigate. Because that's just how the scripting works, unfortunately. So we're just going to chuck a coin against the wall there, she'll come over. Each target will drop weapons, whether it be a gun or a key, or a coin, or poison. They each drop individual things. I'm not sure if that loot is random, probably not. But you could use these items to your advantage if you want to. For example, that hackle covert there is a suppressed pistol. You could shoot a chandelier if you like, but it's going to cause panic, so I decided against doing that. So again, I'm just going to proceed with the same method of just turning this gramophone on, creating a distraction over here, just chucking a battery over in this area to get someone's attention. It's a little bit too close, so let's just chuck it over here. There we go. And as they approach, they're going to hear the gramophone. There we go. As soon as it says investigating distraction, you know you've got the distraction right. So then again, just turn off the gramophone. Otherwise, they're going to come over and turn it off, and it's going to take a longer period of time. And once they do, we're again just going to distract this guy. So I think overall there's 7 pretenders. I could be wrong on that. I probably miscounted, but this will be the 3rd one. And we've run out of space in the crate as well, so we're going to have to start piling the bodies up. So once he starts walking, turns around, there we go. As soon as he turns around, create the distraction. He's going to come over here. We're going to knock him out. Or just, well, not just knock him out, just kill him. Eliminate. We're going to use the pistol that we picked up from the floor as well. But you can assassinate him in any way you want to. Just go ahead and knock him out and snap their neck again if you want. But yeah, we're out of space in this crate now, so we just got to start piling bodies. He dropped a frag grenade. We're not going to use that, but it's interesting that he's dropping these little weapons for us. Again, turn the gramophone on and creating another distraction. Just throw the battery over here. Again, it's just really rinse and repeat when it comes to this. So if you are looking for something that's really easily repeatable, then this is basically what you want to do. There's probably much cooler ways of doing this, like poisoning the drinks and creating accidents and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, I'm here to make these challenges as easy as possible for you. And as boring as this is, it is definitely an easy one to handle and take care of. So again, because we turned the gramophone off there, he's going to come over and he's going to turn around, and then we're going to create a distraction. There you go. And once again, we're going to take him out. So I quite like this car battery as a weapon. It's a fast melee, so I quite like the animation for it. It's got the same animation as the pool ball, which is one of the best animations there is for knockouts, because it's one of the fastest way to knock enemies out. So I like that. So this guy dropped rat poison, so that's interesting. So you could potentially rat poison one of these drinks over here and don't know, drown them in the bathroom if you wanted to. So again, we're repeating the same method. Someone's going to get distracted by the battery. I think there's only 2 left, I believe. So yep, she has to come up the stairs, so she'll definitely hear the gramophone. There we go, just turn that off. And I think because we've got such a little amount of people now, I think we can get away with actually just killing them here. So just go ahead and just take her out now. And just we still got to drag them over here though, because otherwise body's going to get found, you're going to ruin your silent assassin and all that kind of stuff. So just make sure you are hiding these bodies relatively well. And don't forget to actually eliminate them and not just knock them out. So I believe there's like, what, 1 more, I think? What did she drop? She dropped some emetic poisons. So let's turn that back on, grab the car battery, and carry on, rinse and repeat. So what have we got left? We've got 2 left, actually. Okay. So this is the last guy in the area. And then you've got 1 woman left. Again, we're going to turn off the gramophone, wait for him over here. Nice and easy, nice and simple, nice and straightforward. I'm also curious as well, what do you guys actually think of this escalation? I thought it was... I didn't really like it at first because I was trying my best to try and come up with a straight up silent assassin for all 6 clues and then eliminate the pretenders all in one guide, but it just didn't make a lot of sense in a lot of ways. Purely because the clues and safes are randomized, the target is randomized, and the pretenders' movements can be a little bit... you know, random as well, because the target changes little things a little bit. So that's the reason why I didn't want to do it all in one, because it was just too frustrating, because you can't practice one particular route because the safes are in random locations, so you've got to plan your route from between safe to safe. So yeah, that's the reason why I didn't want to do that. So I thought the best method would be to just upload a video of me showing where all the safes are, all 12 possible locations, and showing you how to get at each one of them and how to open each one of them, showing you where all the keys and all the serpent's bites are. So I thought that was a good idea, and hopefully it helps a lot. And I thought I'd do this in a separate video to eliminate all the pretenders. I believe this is the last one, and then we can just wrap up this and exit the mission. So smack, snap, and there we go. Optional objective complete. The Great Pretenders challenge completed. So all we've got to do now, just to take a seat in our throne, and there we go. It's a nice, easy silent assassin, as long as you go for them particular safes that I pointed out. So if you don't get those 3 specific safes, just keep restarting until you get them 3. They actually pop up on most of the time, so you shouldn't be too shouldn't take too long. But I was actually surprised that I got 10th in the world in this one, because I thought 14 minutes was quite slow. But that's just I'm sure this can be done a lot faster. But there we go. Hopefully that helps you out, because that about wraps up the Lust DLC. It's not too bad, but yeah, that's what I pretty much got to say about that for now. But thank you very much for watching. Feel free to drop a like on this video if it helped you out. Subscribe if you are new to the channel. Hit the bell notification to be notified of all future videos and live streams. Consider supporting me on Patreon, or even becoming a member of the channel by clicking the join button below, or clicking the link in the description. And I just want to say that we got a Elusive tag coming out tomorrow. I won't be able to get it as fast as I possibly can, because I'm busy tomorrow. I've got to go out for something. But yeah, I will try and get the Elusive target out by the end of tomorrow. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Make sure you are subscribed, and I will see you guys then. Cheers.